Hey, I'm Ron Howe from RB Bass, tournament angler out here on the West Coast. We're going through real unusual times, and I'm going to do some videos during this time, but stay focused on what's coming ahead. It's a positive, right? So a lot of stuff's getting shut down. Let's just say it's the next 30 days. It's going to put us somewhere into that May, June fishing time, right? So instead of worrying about missing the bed fishing or the shallow spawning bite, let's keep in mind a lot of fish are going to spawn through June, and depending where you're at, even in July and August in some parts of the country, they don't spawn all at one time. But what is going to present us with is post-spawn bass fishing. And it can be some of the most exciting time of the year. Yeah, the fish are longer and skinnier because they wasted all their energy and fat stuff, storage cells on spawning. But once they get out of that couple-day funk, there's one thing them big girls looking to do, and that's eat. And it becomes one of my favorite times of the year because they start looking up. They're still shallow, near to spawning areas somewhere. If you have current, like the California Delta does, they're just going to move close to that spawning flat to the first available current so they can feed. I like throwing topwater, okay? So this video is going to be focused on just a couple different topwater baits that I really like this time of year, and even through summer, but especially right now. These baits just excel during post-spawn times. So one of the first ones we're going to go to here, and I'm going to go right into my box. So, it might be clunky for a second as I'm not staging this. I'm pulling this right out of my tackle box. So, poppers. That's the Ima finesse popper in bluegill. Got a little orange speck on the bottom, stock sharp hooks, nice colored bait, but it's a bluegill pattern. Bluegill begin to come up in April and May to do their spawning as the bass are still near spawning or leaving the spawn. So bluegill become a huge target. Plus they kind of get in the same areas that the bass bed. And those big females, a lot of them, they won't even leave. They'll just stay and wait for those bluegill to move up and spawn. And then they'll run up in there and eat one and then run back. So throwing a popper during post spawn is a key bait. And I really love this one by Ima, the finesse pop. And I recommend throwing this one on 30 to 50 pound braid or on monofilament. Monofilament fishing line does not sink, it floats. And then I like throwing this thing, if I'm on a lake, I'll throw in like 8-pound mono, or you can do the splice, 30-pound braid, 50-pound braid to 8 or 10-pound mono. Your choice, how you want to throw it and what you're fishing for too. So adjust the line size to your conditions. But a popper, you can walk this bait, or you can throw it out and pop and just kill it. And right now in this spawn to post spawn, I like a pop kill with long pauses so that it irritates those fish and they just come up and eat it because they're either looking for a big meal, going for an opportunity, or just pissed off at it. So an Ima finesse popper, okay? Another bait I like this time of year is this little dude right here. And this thing's pretty slick. Now this is a Whopper Plopper 5.0 Fitty in the bluegill pattern, okay? I'm sticking at this time of year to bluegill or shad baits. Predominantly what fish are going to feed on. Now, I'm out here on the West Coast, so it's a lot of bluegill, okay? This little bait's cool. Yeah, you can use it like a regular whopper plopper or chugging, chopping type bait and cast it out and just reel it. It's kind of like a buzz bait, but different. But this little number 5.0 here, the thing I like about it is you can chug it and kill it. Brr, kill, brr, kill. And when you kill it, those post-spawn fish, they can't handle it. The other thing is you can use it as a search tool, make really long casts with it, and reel it along like a buzz bait. A lot of those post-spawn fish are going to completely miss this bait. Kill it, because this bait floats, and it's small and compact. It's a little dude. You kill it, and then chug it, and just wait. And those post-spawn fish will come up and gulf this thing. Okay? Focus near spawning flats, next to where they've been spawning, or the first available offshore cover, grass, piece of wood, rock pile, that they came from the spawning area too. They will start to transition to those areas right now. Whopper Plopper 50. Ooh, hook sharp, gotta be careful. Here's another one I like for very similar reasons. And this is the Ima Heli-P. Now these can be a little hard to get at times, but if you can get your hands on some, it's a nice little money bait. I have had some phenomenal days of topwater on this bait. It's got 2 little spinning props. Okay. You can work this bait a lot of different ways. You can actually take this thing, throw it out, and kind of reel it along. It's got a real high-pitched, double squeaky buzz sound. And bass don't like it, But you can also use it in that same popper style chug mode, meaning just throw it out, let it hit, and let it sit. If there's current or a breeze, these blades will still spin when the bait's sitting still, so you get a little flicker even though the bait's sitting still. This can be a phenomenal bait from now all the way through late June, especially out on the California Delta and Clear Lake, and really anywhere that's got bait fish. Ima Helipea. And they make this thing in different colors, different sizes. Here, let me show you. That was the big one. That was the grande. Here's the little one. Okay, I have not used that one yet, but that's a little black one. I got that for the Delta, right? And the other thing you can do with these, you could stick your favorite floating wheel worm on the tail and creep these things along like a little mouse. I'm just saying, you might want to try it. Okay, and make it in a bait fish. Show you some different colors of that Ima Helipea. There it is, and I gotta be careful because these hooks are heck of sharp stock. Shad, right? So if you've got shad in your lake, then that's the bait you're gonna throw. Here's a matte bluegill. Okay, you like that browner, more pumpkin-y, water's got a little dinge to it. That's a good color. Here's the depths. Pulse cod. Bone. Nice big wide face. It's going to spit and pop a lot of water. That's going to be an excellent post-spawn bait. So you got your finesse poppers, you get your bigger poppers, your Whopper Plopper 50, and the Ima Helipeas. I hope these tips get you geared up to start thinking about post-spawn and early summer bass fishing, because when we come out of this, those bass are going to be biting. They're going to be looking for a meal, looking for an easy meal on Topwater. Good luck out there, and stay tuned. We got more to come. Thank you.